Hi, welcome to Crafty Chaos. I'm Laura.
And I'm Sherry.
And today we are going to be working on attaching molds to some terracotta pots and getting some plants in for this spring and summer season.
Yes.
So Sherry is working with a new mold she got.
Laura gave me this mold for my birthday. She knew I wanted it. It's an IOD, what's it called? Springtime mold? It's got sparrows.
Yeah, I think it's the sparrow mold. That's what it's called, the sparrow mold.
Okay. Yeah. And it's got bird nests. It's got a bird nest with eggs. It's got...
Sherry loves birds.
I love birds.
And I'm petrified.
Yeah, she is, which I think is hilarious.
Anyway, yeah. So we are going to get started with that. So we are using today clay pots, terracotta pots. You can use any pot you want. We're using the Sculpey air dry, the IOD molds. I'm using Trimmings. What did I say this was, 2?
I think it is
Trimmings 2. She's using the sparrow mold. We also, let's see, have got our constant mist. Yeah, it's a constant mist, which helps a lot if you're using like chalk paint. I'm using Sherry's Dixie Belle Collard, and she's just using the...
Yeah, I'm just going to use some acrylic paint. I'm just going to paint mine white, of course, and then I'm planning to put some gilding wax on it. Again, this is by Dixie Belle, and it's copper color, just to kind of give it some dimension and some shine.
And I'm going to use the gilding wax in bronze, and only reason I'm doing that is because this is such a detailed mold.
Beautiful.
I mean, this trimming is gorgeous. So we're going to get started with that today, and we've already worked up our clay. I'm probably going, I have to make three of these to go around my pot. So I'm going to have to get going.
She's got a big old pot there.
I know. I didn't want to take the time to use this one, but I have been dying.
Oh, I'm stoked about this. Just, you know, with the nest.
I know. She's been dying to use that one.
Yes.
She loves anything aviary.
Oh, wait, did you put down your...
Oh, thank you for reminding me. We have to use cornstarch.
Yours came out. It came out.
But still. Ooh.
You do want to use cornstarch in your molds. It just helps it release it.
I couldn't wait. And
we have found that Sculpey clay is the best clay for doing this. You might find something you like better. Sculpey to me at first just seemed like, oh, that's just regular old Sculpey clay, but it's a Sculpey air dry clay, and it just you just want to give it a quick little dusting, get all the little nooks in there.
Wait till you wait before you get your little excitement done.
And it was just
I'm gonna move this pot.
I forgot what I was thinking about. Oh yeah, Sculpey clay, Sculpey air dry just is the best. Some clay is very wet and sticky, and it's impossible even with cornstarch in there to get it out. So
we like it.
Yeah.
And Hobby Lobby's always running sales on it.
Yeah, they are.
So it's really nice.
So you want to press your clay in there and just kind of roll out with your thumb.
From the center to the edge and catch that micro lip.
Micro lip.
That's what it's called. Yep.
Micro lip.
Micro lip.
So you there's all kinds of molds out there. You do you with your mold.
Yeah. The Prima design. I see a lot of people use that, and they have a lot of molds.
Yeah.
And not saying one is better than the other.
I like these because they're much more expensive than a lot of molds out there, but you do have the benefit of incredible detail.
Yeah.
And also the little micro lip that helps you just cut it. Because some don't have the micro lip, and they're not you
have to use an X-Acto knife to trim away and get that clean edge.
And I don't know about you, Laura. I'm not real worried about getting the back perfectly
I never
smooth.
can. Mine is always just there are some people that can get it just flat. I am not one of those.
No.
So I'm just going to roll that out.
Look at
That's
that.
what mine looks
Look
like.
at that.
Look at the detail. I mean, it's just.
That's beautiful.
Oh, I love it.
And of course, you know, you can paint these molds, or you can use, you know, like it's called furniture wax, but there's different kind of like gilding wax, you know, different things you can use.
What is that Jolie brand?
I don't know.
It's I think it's an Asian wax.
They're different kind of
finishing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
You can use whatever kind of wax you want to highlight if that's what you choose to do.
Mm-hmm. I need to.
You might be a wonderful artist.
Yes.
And are able to paint beautifully on these molds. Because like I said, these have this one has eggs in it. But
I didn't notice it before you even.
Yeah, this one does not, but it has a divot where if you want to put something in it.
So I could not wait till her birthday. No. And as soon as I got it, gave it to her.
Do you mind if I give you your present before your birthday?
So.
Oh, Laura always gives me good presents. We have a good time.
We do. And Easter's coming.
Oh my gosh.
Easter Bunny.
So excited.
Church, sunrise services.
That's right.
Woo, big time. A lot of stuff happening.
Yes, Easter's
busy
a good
time.
Busy time. We've been doing a lot of Eastery, springy projects for you, and hope you try them too.
I'm going to move my towel. I don't know what I was thinking putting that
It's
down
been,
first.
you know, we live here in the South, and so you'll have one day in the spring where it's 80 degrees, and like yesterday, and then today it's going to be 70, and then I think it's going to drop down into the 60s for a few days, and then I just spat, and then and then it's going to get warmer, and that's just how it is here.
I just want let's see.
See, it just pops out so easily. Look at that.
Look, you've got to paint those eggs, duck egg.
Look at that, y'all.
You have to. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I mean, look at the detail.
What a disservice.
You think it would be a disservice?
Disservice. That was a disservice, girl. Do you need me to get mine?
No.
Why?
Get your what?
Duck egg.
I already have duck egg.
Oh, you brought it?
Yeah.
I never know what's in the bag of goodies that you bring.
Magic. My special bag.
Special bag.
Sounds like something from like Mr. Rogers or Romper Room. Oh my gosh. We're going back. Zoom. Electric company.
Yeah.
So now you know our age.
I think they knew that before. I don't think that was a question.
You know, we didn't have.
And we want to thank our last member that we had. Her name was Marge. Thanks, Marge, for subscribing. We appreciate you.
We are so happy to hear from y'all.
Absolutely.
We're so happy that you subscribe and you share
your techniques.
We love hearing about the different things that y'all do.
We really do.
Because if it works for you, it'll work for us. Sometimes we try things and it's like, no, this didn't work for us. But then, you know, one of you will always say, hey,
try this.
Try this. So
y'all know I made a comment about the junk journals and the mixed media.
Yeah.
So I've been getting a hankering to do that.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right.
Making cards.
Now, see, I would do that. The junk journals.
Not junk journals, but with the type of material that they used for that.
Okay.
Like the distressed alcohol inks, bookmarks.
I would absolutely make cards.
Yeah, especially for people at church.
Mm-hmm.
Bookmarks
for birthdays. Well, you just write your own message.
And not only that, but you build up with the medias, the papers, the artwork. So, but it does use a lot of the mixed media. So with that being said,
let's do that for
I'm really getting into that now.
Let's do that for the people.
Yeah, I think that's going to be our next endeavor.
Okay.
Because I've bought the mat and my Amazon cart is full. You know, I get into something and it's like, oh, I want to do this.
It's true.
Yeah.
And again, we'd love to hear your ideas for,
And
you know, what would you
one.
like us to try for you?
Look at the detail. It's just
that's beautiful.
And so that's really
So pretty.
for you could do furniture with that. And that's what it's made for too. It's also made for furniture. To add to any type of vanity.
Yes.
Night table.
I'm looking for a hand wipe for you.
Oh, thank you.
There's
I need to do, I put lotion on because this stuff, as Sherry said, if you apply some good lotion before you start.
To your hands.
Yeah, it really helps because your hands are so dry.
Yeah, after using this
so
clay.
dry.
My daughter has a neighbor who made some lotion. Oh, y'all. Good idea if you're making your own lotion. Put it in a pastry bag, put like a star tip on it, and squirt it in one of those short little jars. Just short little mason jars. Maybe add a bow. Anyway, that's what she did. But her lotion, it's all natural. Cocoa butter, mango butter. And it works. So just a side note.
As our crafting career... Oh, how beautiful.
But the rest of the leaf didn't come off, so I'm going to redo it.
Redo it. As our crafting journey is going, I find that I do not like doing lip gloss.
It's a lot of work.
Lotions.
It's a lot of work.
I like stuff like this. I think we'll like the mixed media.
I do too. We're just trying new things.
Yeah, but you have to love something.
Yeah.
And not be all over the place. Like you have to find something that you're going to love.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think that's with any crafter. You can't forever go on doing new things.
No, unless you want to make a career out of it.
Right.
Sell your stuff on Etsy or whatever.
And, you know.
But I agree. You know, we've gotten into the
I'm not a candle person. I think this, and I really think that we're going to enjoy the mixed media and the trinkets that go on it using the distressed crayons, watercolor.
I think we like the creativity.
Yeah, the freedom.
Because, look at us. We're both using clay, right? We're both having fun using clay. But look at hers. She's got a different idea than I do today.
Yeah. I don't, and I just don't find candles and stuff like that fun. I don't. I know a lot of people do. And I'm so sorry. Our pollen, y'all, is pegging.
Look, this is the first year I've had to use, I'm not plugging anyone in particular, but this is the first year I've had to use Zyrtec. It's this, because we haven't had enough rain. Look. Here in North Carolina, the pollen gets really bad, and our cars, everything, your sidewalks, everything.
It's yellow.
It's yellow. It's yellow. You could literally write your name in it.
It is so bad, and I am just on the struggle bus. I've never had allergies.
Animals, same thing. Your pets will come home, covered in yellow, but also they'll be sick, crusty.
Yeah. So I'm sorry I had to do that, but that was inevitable. But
okay,
yeah, I think we're just going to have a better time with stuff like that. There I was knocking it. Come on, whip it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, we saved its little.
There. Save the branch.
Take it. I don't want to take it.
Put it right here.
You got to show the people.
Well, I'll show the people on your hand. Look at that. Look at that.
See the little fragile part, the little fragile part.
You do have to be careful with those. Laura did an acorn. And the acorn The little top came off. Remember that? The branch or something came off.
Oh yeah, and I glued it.
Yeah, we just glue it back together. We're not. You're gonna see. Well, she's more particular than I am. She's the Shirley. I'm the Laverne.
That is, well, yeah. And I really want to be a Laverne, but you can't fight. You can't fight genetics.
Can't fight nature.
You can't.
So these usually have to dry about 30 minutes. Is that right?
I don't.
I'm gonna but now that's if you're using them flat. I'm going to go ahead and find the prettier side.
And go ahead and lay one down. Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to use my nest and lay it down.
And we sure hope y'all are using some clay and some molds. And even if you're not using these molds.
Yeah, just whatever.
Yeah. We made magnets. That's what we made. You know what? We've got something to show. We used,
what are you talking about? The mushrooms you made?
Yeah, was it Filmo? Is that the brand?
I don't know. You made mine. That was like 20 years ago right there.
I want to say it was, so I made these.
You made those.
Out of, they weren't the,
Female.
Those were the bake clay. So get out there and use some clay.
Absolutely.
It's pretty much inexpensive.
So it's because it's on a rounded surface.
That's beautiful.
Okay, I'm just gonna let it kind of sit there for a little bit. And also my little birdie.
Oh,
are they sparrows?
They are.
What we're gonna call them? Sparrows.
They are
nest.
sparrow. Yeah, I told you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sparrow's nest. Well, yep, mine's trimmings too. See how?
See,
here I am telling you what it is.
We got it going on.
I'm gonna put this in the sink just to get rid of it. I gotta get this clay off me. OCD.
I could if I really wanted to.
That's what I would do.
This.
And then I would do me another on the other side.
No way.
Why?
It's
more is better. Have you ever heard me say that before?
No.
More is better.
Not this one.
More is better.
I think I'm going to do that.
Mama is coming home.
Mama's coming home.
Mama's coming home.
Okay, so there we go. That is stunning. I love the little flowers in it.
I love the little whoop-de-whoops.
I like the whoop-de-whoops. It reminds me of a seashell.
I mean, it's just so classic. And that's why I bought this one, is just for that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a little snail shell. Hey, y'all, by the way, yes, Easter's coming up. And we would love to hear what your traditions are for your family or your friends, or if you're by yourself. What do you do for Easter? Do you take yourself out for dinner? Do you go for a walk? What do you do?
I do not eat pig.
We're not now.
I don't eat that.
Easter, we're doing hamburgers. So
I go to Sherry's.
You come over to our house for a late lunch.
Yeah.
She knows everything's late.
Sherry's.
Blue cheeseburgers, or what? You don't like blue cheese? Do you like blue cheese?
Yes.
You like it on your burger?
Yeah. I probably will eat.
Will you eat a burger?
Hamburger?
Okay.
I probably will. I'm feeling like I need some hamburger.
Okay, so we're going to do hamburgers on Easter. Usually we do a big meal. I don't do that on Easter. Leave me be.
Well, we have a long church service usually.
Mm-hmm.
And get your clay rolled back up.
It's rolled back up, girl. I'm going to throw this out while I have a chance.
And make sure it's locked up tight so it doesn't dry up.
Even like if you're working on your project and you leave clay out.
I need a new bag.
Don't leave your clay out. When you're done making your mold, or you want to go ahead and put your clay back in your bag and then squeeze out the excess air, because it will dry out.
And I want y'all to see what
That's a funny looking little bag. I haven't seen one
Walmart
like
gypped me on my gallon bags. What is that?
What?
What is that?
You don't get that with Ziploc. But mine are from Costco. So
look, that is a set, and you can see where they
come
missed.
on, Walmart.
I'm sorry. It's just, you know, sometimes I guess it's worth name brand, but daggone.
I don't want to spend that much for certain brands that are really expensive. I'm not out to impress anybody. However,
I want a gallon. If I pay for a gallon, I want a gallon.
I was thinking that was like the new size of quart.
No, it's a, you see where they missed it.
Are they all that way?
Yeah, that's sad, but it's okay.
You're gonna get some bad words happening.
It's all right.
All right, so we're gonna let these dry for a little while. I thought you had to let them dry for 30 minutes.
Oh. I don't have patience. I was ready to rock and roll.
Do you want to go ahead and glue on? But I'm going to hot glue. Y'all, listen. You got to hot glue sometimes.
Yeah, to make it.
We use Titebond. Love this Titebond.
Quick and thick. Quick and thick.
Multi-surface glue.
That's all you need to use on clay.
Yes. However, when you're putting it on something that might slide, like it might slide off this round, okay, it's better if you use just a drop of hot glue on it to kind of, it'll quickly cool and hold it in place. And then it'll give your other stuff time to chill out, calm down. Glue, you're quick and thick to dry and not slide. I'm just looking for the prettiest side. And
I'm putting mine off so far down because my plant I don't want it to cover my molding.
Mine's going to be like that too.
So
I see. So we're going to put, on me, you know, I have these little corners hanging out from the nest. So I'm going to
get a different brush.
The thing, you know, with glue, y'all, is that when you press it down, it squishes out the side.
It does.
So you got to be ready to wipe that up. But no big deal. And then I'll put some in the middle, of course.
Let me try this brush. See, we're learning again what works and what does. Oh, yeah, that works a lot better.
Yes, it does. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a couple pops with the hot glue just to help hold it in place. Ooh, that's some runny glue, Laura.
I told you.
All right.
I don't know what's going on with it. Just got an upset tummy. I'm going to tell you, I'm cursed with glue guns.
It's not the gun, it's that glue. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm going to paint my trim before I put it up here next time.
Okay.
Because, ooh wee.
But you know, what are you using? You're using.
I'm painting like a
Look, we're
5-year-old.
having fun, y'all. We're showing you
what not to do. Wonder how you get this off.
It's okay.
I guess you don't. And you put that to the back. Oh, good times. Good times.
We always have, oh, well, that broke off. The only issue we have with, and it's not just IOD molds, it's all molds. If you have,
oh yeah, they're thin.
The little thin detailed branch broke off of my bird.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
And you just glue it back on. That's what I did with the acorn.
That's it. You just glue it back on.
Nothing happens. Nobody will know.
Where am I going to put this thing?
And like I was telling you, when you add the water, it kind of thins it out, if you can see, and gets down into that. That is a very detailed trim.
It really is. There's a lot of little tiny lines in there.
Probably not a great one for a terracotta pot, but But nonetheless, I'm going to love it. And
oh, yes.
I actually have some transfers that match the terracotta that I might throw over these little paint hooplas where I messed up on this. And then from here on out, I'll paint my molds before they go on.
I'm just going to show y'all mine. There's
that's pretty.
the nest with the egg and the mama bird.
So I'll show you mine, but it's pretty rugged. Look.
Hey, that's okay.
It's going outside.
It's going outside and you're putting gold over it. So if gold happens to get over top where the green is that you painted on the pot, that's fine because we're going for a rustic look anyway. We're talking about terracotta, y'all.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is just paint my trim now. So I'm really having to get in here and do this.
And she's using chalk paint. And you have to sometimes.
So you have to, I'm spraying my brush to thin it.
Yeah.
And then it's just soaking in to do that because the chalk paint is so thick. And it makes your paint go a lot further
if you water it down. And it dries just fine. It dries.
And that's what we said about this constant mist paintbrush.
You mean?
I'm sorry, water bottle.
Yeah. And they sell these in craft shops that have chalk paint. Also, I saw some in Lowe's.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive than what we paid for it, but.
And if you have one, they're just, you can do your paintbrush or you can do your piece,
you
whatever.
Can actually spray it on your piece.
Yeah, and see the difference. So I'll show you.
It's getting down in all the little nooks, little tiny.
And this had lines. A lot. I had no idea that this would be so intricate to paint.
Water is a very important part of chalk painting.
It really is. Okay, so I will lift this up as best I can. Let's see. Let me get a new piece of wax paper.
Here.
I just need a tiny one. Okay. And I'll put that on here. So that is me painting it off the terracotta versus painting it on. So I'll go back with a little paintbrush, but I did get it on the terracotta.
All right, so I'm going to use my finger. This is gilding wax, a copper color, and it's by Dixie Belle.
But you could use Rub and Buff.
You could use Rub and Buff.
We're not making it.
No, and there's other brands out there.
Oh, she's eating clay. That's what she's eating.
Well, it's just paper and water.
I had clay.
It isn't going to hurt her. So I'm going to try with just a little bit on my finger.
Ooh,
what you talking about?
That's beautiful.
Well, see, I got it on my pot, but that's okay. See?
That's gorgeous.
Just gives it a little bit of highlight.
If this is dry, I would do it on this one.
Oh my gosh, it happens to look perfect.
I need a little brush.
Here, you want to use mine?
I'm going to get a little brush. No, I'm going to get a little one and try and fix my little. That one's.
So you just gently rub your finger over the top. Just trying to highlight. And it does catch those eggs, Laura, really well.
Yeah, I bet.
Let's so see. Pretty.
Oh, look at the eggs. What are you talking about? Okay, so now I'm going to start with the, I've got bronze, the gilding wax bronze. I'm just going to go over the highlights of it.
It's always a little bit, oh, look at that.
That's so pretty.
It's always a little nerve-wracking when you first start because you want to make sure your finger's not pushing down in it too far.
And you don't know what you're going to get.
Oh my gosh, that looks so gorgeous.
That does. Get that flower.
That green is amazing on there
I love
too.
that green. The green is gorgeous.
That just really goes so pretty with she has bronze.
And Sherry and I have such different, Sherry's so light in her projects, in her color choices.
Yes, that's right. We've said before, Laura likes the darker, and I like the lighter.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Look at that.
Oh.
You know, it almost, I mean, it has an antique look to it.
It does.
And that's beautiful. That is...
I mean, minus my little faux pas right there, but...
No. And the great thing about it, I like it because it's metallic, so it has that shine to it. If you don't want to shine, you can just use wax, you know, but...
Yeah.
Golly, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love that. And that's the look I was going for.
Laura.
So it worked out wonderful.
That's beautiful.
So there we have the two different finishes. And I love the copper.
Well, and yours is just so antique and beautiful looking. Just gorgeous.
I'll end up going around. There's my other two pieces.
Just
I'll let those dry.
Colors, very rich colors right there.
When you're letting air dry clay dry, don't let it dry on wax paper.
Why is that?
It puckers and it does not dry. So I have found that out in letting it dry overnight. I put it on, you know, something else.
I've never let mine dry long enough to.
Yeah, and because you can see just from that how it puckers.
It does. Wax paper is not completely waterproof. No.
So it doesn't dry. Doesn't allow it to dry. So just let it dry on something.
I wonder if parchment would be better.
No. But yep, there's our pieces.
And they're gorgeous.
Yep.
Beautiful for spring. We're going to put our plants down in them.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Just so you can have an idea.
Yeah.
Mine's just Million Bells.
And mine is just a yellow begonia.
God, that's a gorgeous begonia. But look at how pretty that looks. Let's imagine that out there on your deck. Or, I mean, I almost got a seed of... What's it called? Eggs and chicks?
Hen and chicks.
Hen and chicks.
Yep.
Okay, I almost got one of those to put in there. But I thought, no, I want something a little bit more springy to go with my birds.
Absolutely.
So. Just something cute. Doesn't take long to add. Make your home a little bit more welcoming, more pleasant and happy.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So there we have it. And we will see you next week on Crafty Chaos.
That's right.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
so much. Happy Easter.